Hello everyone and welcome to the Cop Council. I hope you're all on a fantastic day. If you are, then please let me know in the comment section down below. And this is our match preview show for the Bournemouth game that is tomorrow at 12:30. The kickoff time is at Anfield, so you know, bright and early. Obviously we do not like the early games at all, but you know, yeah, well, the Reds are in action first then tomorrow, and you know, hopefully, you know, obviously it's been a dreadful week, you know, with losses at Watford and, you know, at Chelsea as well, so hopefully the Reds will be able to, you know, come back to Anfield and get all 3 points. But if you could do me a massive favour and please give the video a massive like, it would be massively appreciated. If you could also share out the channel, it would also be massively appreciated. And also as well, if you could subscribe to the Cop Council right now, it would be massively appreciated. Well, appreciate it, guys. Obviously, you know, you guys are brilliant and absolutely fantastic, so thank you for the love and support you guys have shown. If you guys are not yet following us over on our social medias, we are on Twitter and Instagram as well, and even Facebook, but the Twitter and Instagram should be on the bottom somewhere. Hopefully I've edited it in. If I haven't, then please slaughter me in the comment section down below. But yeah, follow us. They're both at the Cop Council on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook with the Cop Council official Facebook page, so you know, go and check that out if you haven't followed us yet on there. Everything's in the video description link down below. But before I get into tonight's match preview show, I do have to address some very bad news that was brought out today, and that is concerning Naby Keita. We here at the Cop Council wish Naby Keita and his family, you know, well, the best of luck, really, and you know, our thoughts and our prayers are with them after you know, Naby Keita's brother was among the dead then. A Ghanaian bus carrying, I think, their team, you know, crashed, and unfortunately Naby Keita's brother was among the dead. So our thoughts and our prayers are with Naby and his family, and hopefully, you know, this won't affect Naby anymore. But you know, obviously tomorrow I can't see him playing at all against Bournemouth. You know, won't be playing, so you know, I just wanted to bring that kind of news to you guys. And you know, like I said, hopefully, you know, Naby is okay, and you know, obviously in this sad time, but you know, our thoughts and our prayers are with Naby Keita. But moving on then to you know, the actual Bournemouth game. Obviously, like I said, you know, obviously we got Bournemouth. You know, normally I would be, you know, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to thrash them like 4-5-0. This game, you know, after the week that we've had, I'm a bit, I'm a bit, you know, I think a lot of people are as well. They're like, just get the win no matter what, you know, 1-0, 2-0, who cares, 2-1, just get the 3 points and get the confidence back up for Liverpool. But their confidence was hit yet again. Today, in the press conference, Jurgen Klopp confirmed that Alisson Becker is out of tomorrow's game against Bournemouth. He also confirmed as well that he is out of the Atletico game as well. Some huge news then concerning Alisson Becker. He has sustained a hip injury in training, so you know, very bad news that Alisson is not there, and you know, it looks like as well he'll miss the Merseyside derby as well. It's not confirmed yet that he will miss the Merseyside derby, but you know, it looks very likely that he will. He'll definitely be back after the international break, but you know, he's definitely out for 2 games. Whether or not he'll be out as well for the Merseyside derby, time will tell with that. You know, that is huge news then for Liverpool Football Club. Now obviously Alisson, best goalkeeper in the world. Yeah, it's one of these things, isn't it? I think that, you know, overall I'm, you know, upset for Alisson, because, you know, obviously since coming back from that, you know, muscle injury that he sustained on the first game of the season, he's been nothing but brilliant, you know, saving us on a few occasions, you know, getting up to 10 clean sheets so far this season, and yet again, more time on the sideline. But, you know, hopefully Ali will be back, you know, fit and healthy really soon. But then that means obviously Adrian will be back in the sticks for Liverpool. Obviously he did have that May against Chelsea, but he saved us a few times in the game as well. So obviously, Mr. Reliable kind of in Adrian, really. Obviously, he had a phenomenal spell between the sticks for Liverpool when Alisson was first injured. So I fully trust Adrian, and hopefully you guys do as well. Apart from that, then there is no other injury news to report on, really. It's the same old. Jordan Henderson will not be playing in this game. Sheeran Shaqiri looks to be still out. So, usual suspects then, really. And hopefully there is thoughts that Jordan Henderson could potentially make a return for the Atletico game. Obviously, I talked about that in yesterday's video. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go and check that out, because, we talked about that. We talked about Todd Cantwell as well. That move looks to be off as well. So go and check yesterday's video out if you haven't checked it out already. In my personal opinion, we need to get 3 points. Obviously, Atletico is probably in the back of our minds as well. We got them on Wednesday night. In the Champions League, we need to qualify for that and get that out of the way. But the Premier League, we need to get this done. 4 more wins Liverpool need to clinch our first title in 30 years. Wow, just still saying that, it seems like really, really weird that Liverpool have had 30 years with no title. It's unbelievable for such an amazing club as Liverpool Football Club. But 4 wins, and then we'll be hopefully there and then champions. Obviously we took a setback last week against Watford. I think the players look pretty tired for me, and Bournemouth, for me personally, we don't have to we have to respect them then. Obviously, they are having a very poor season. I think at the moment they are 18th in the Premier League. But look at Watford, we were saying, oh, it'd be a pretty comfortable game and everything like that. And for me personally, I think we underestimated them quite a lot. I personally, had a real worse name towards Dejan Lovren. Spoilers, he's not in my starting 11 prediction, but apart from that, Liverpool completely did not look like Liverpool. And even though this season, we've looked not ourselves and still gone on to win games, ever since the winter break, Liverpool haven't looked like Liverpool. I don't know what's happened, but it's weird, isn't it? And we need to get back to our winning ways, and we need to get back stronger than ever. But let me know your guys' thoughts on everything I've just mentioned as well. Also, let me know your guys' thoughts about the whole Alisson injury as well. But moving in then to our starting 11 prediction show, starting 11 prediction for me, where'd you go with this? Obviously, I'd say normally Alisson Becker, but obviously it's Adrian in goal. That's pretty much normal. I think Andy Lonergan as well will be on the bench because Queevy Callagher is injured as well. So I do believe Andy Lonergan will be on the bench for Liverpool tomorrow. So him is, I think it's the first time you'll be on the bench for Liverpool this season. I could be wrong with that, but please let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, Adrian in goal, that's for me. Right back then, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he returns back into the team after having a break against Chelsea. I nearly said Tottenham then, but yeah, against Chelsea. And then the normal centre-back partnership between Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk. I think that's our best centre-back partnership at the moment. And for me, it doesn't change there. Obviously, build them up for the Atletico game, and hopefully they don't get injured. Left back then, I've gone for something a bit different. I know this may be controversial, but I think James Milner will be coming in at left back. For me, Andrew Robinson, he looks tired. Obviously he played against Chelsea as well, and he played the full 90 minutes. So for me, Milner comes in and gives Robbo a rest. Maybe you bring on Robbo maybe the 60th, 70th minute, not to, don't give him like the full rest, but just leave him off for a bit, because obviously the Atletico game is in the back of our minds. But for me, I would put James Milner at left back. Midfield then, I think this is like the real big shout out, and where Liverpool, many fans will get the midfield wrong. For me, I probably get this completely wrong, but let me know your midfield in the comment section down below. But I am going for Fabinho. I think he starts. I think he needs the run of games. Even though he had a very poor game against Chelsea, I still think he needs a run of games to get back to match fitness, because something is off with Fabinho. But for me, if he has those 1 or 2 games that he can actually perform at the level, then hopefully he can get his confidence back up. I do believe then, obviously due to the absence of Naby Keita, I do believe Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will start. I think Naby would be on the bench for me anyway, but for me, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain starts for me. You know, obviously, you know, I said about Atletico, but I think that's the midfield that I'm choosing. I think that's probably our best midfield, and I think we should play that against Bournemouth, so I am going with the Ox. And then obviously on the other side then of the 8 roles is going to be Gini Wijnaldum. Didn't play any part of the Chelsea game, and yeah, me personally, I think that, you know, that's probably our best meal. So Fabinho, Gini and Ox I've gone for. And then up front, you know, I know there's people that are saying, you know, you need to rest players, you know, Mane, Salah, Bobby. I don't think personally that they will get a rest. I think Klopp will go for them. So as normal, then the front 3 then for Liverpool of Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah and Sadio Mane. Excuse me, but, you know, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Obviously, you could play, you know, Divock Origi. I did say that he had a very poor game there as well. Obviously, as well, you could play Takumi Minamino there. Obviously, I would say as well, you could play Xherdan Shaqiri, but he is injured right now. But yeah, obviously, you know, you can go either way with this, but for me, it's the front 3. And, you know, I'm going to be very confident in this. You know, like I said, you do have to take a bit of precaution because obviously, you know, what happened with Watford and everything like that, and we've been in a little bit of a crap form lately. But for me, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool win. Actually, no, change that. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool win. I think Bournemouth might get a goal in this, but I do believe Liverpool will get back to confidence, and, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get all 3 points for Liverpool. And, you know, I'm going to go with Ox to get a goal, and then Salah and Mane to get a goal as well. So, you know, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below as well. Before I go then, guys, as well, let me tell you about the new podcast as well. Obviously, there's a brand new podcast over on Jack Mac's channel. I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the video, but go and check it out, guys. We recorded it last night and it was uploaded, I think, quite late as well. So go and check it out, though. Obviously, it's myself, Jack, Dave, Mickey, and Doug. You know, we have a real laugh, and, you know, I really enjoy doing the podcast over there, and, you know, I think you guys do it as well. So please go and check that out. It is in the video description down below right now, the new episode, so go and check it out, guys. But that's going to be it from me for the match preview show. If you guys did like tonight's video, then please give the video a massive like. It would be massively appreciated. Like I said as well, if you could share it out, it would be massively appreciated as well. And hopefully you guys, you know, can share out the channel as much as possible and get fresh faces in here, because I want to build this community up, and it would be massively appreciated. And also as well, hit the subscribe button if you are new around here. Like I said, I want to build the community up, and hopefully you guys, you know, can do me a massive favor and helping me on my way. But until next time, guys, that's going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and hopefully the Reds will get all 3 points and we'll be celebrating towards our 19th title. Ta-ra.